Hey guys, it's Greg. Today we're going to be learning how to dial in an amp. Now I know what you're thinking.
But Greg, I already know how to dial in an amp super perfectly. There's nothing that you could possibly teach me about this.
Well, shut up and don't be silly. Most people have no idea how to do this. This video's for them. And hey, even if you think you're me, maybe you'll still learn something after all. So how about that? All right, so we're going to start with everything. This is my trusty Revv G20 amp. We're going to start with everything at noon.
What's that mean? Oh my god, do I have to look at my watch when I do this?
No, don't be stupid. When you look at a clock, everything's at noon, everything's straight up. That's what we're doing. So we have a basic 3-band EQ, bass, middle, treble, and gain. Every amp is kind of voiced differently. Some amps are built to bring out mid-range, low-end, high-end. I find this one to be a little bit bassy, so I'll show you kind of what I'm talking about and kind of dial some bass back and kind of equalize it the way I think it should sound. We'll start with a classic rock tone, then we'll do an 80s tone, and then we'll do a modern gent scoop the mid-tone for everybody that needs the brutes. All right, so first tone, classic rock. All right, sounds pretty awesome if I do say so myself, and I do. But again, let's take a little bit of the bass out. I find this amp to just be a little too bass heavy for my personal taste, at least. You can me about it all you want. All right, same riff again. So I think that's kind of perfect, that classic rock tone, the gain. I'm on the crunch channel, which is geared more for this anyways. The gain's kind of just right at noon. Don't really see any reason to have any more or less. That's kind of like right at that Led Zeppelin, AC/DC kind of tone that I like. So now we're gonna go through, we're gonna do an 80s tone. We're gonna do the blue aggression mode on the Revv, which is definitely kind of perfect for that. And we're gonna do typical 80s hair metal fashion. We're gonna have a lot of mids. And we're also going to increase the gain. And let me tell you kind of after I set it up where all the knobs are at. So I have the gain now at about 2 o'clock. I'm on the blue aggression mode, which is the higher gain mode. I have the mids at about 2 or 3, and I have the bass down around like 9 or 10. This should be kind of that perfect kind of Van Halen, Iron Maiden, White Snake kind of tone. But let's see if it needs any more tweaking. Sounds pretty spanking awesome, don't you?
Yeah, I totally want to get my spandex on and rock out all day.
Well, you're welcome, but we're not done. That's only tone number 2. Now, I know what you're thinking.
Everybody who buys the Revv head wants to do the gent and the brute. And Greg, you don't have a man bun, and you don't have an 8-string, and you don't wear glasses.
All right, well, stay tuned, because all that is about to change. Man bun, check. Ridiculously amount of strings, check. Glasses, check. So now, we're gonna go over gent and how to get that kind of modern gent tone, right? So first things first, you gotta scoop the mids.
What's that mean? I hear that all the time. I have no idea what that means.
It means we're taking the mids out. Instead of at noon, I have the mids down to like 9 o'clock. We have the bass down to around 10 and treble sitting at about 3 o'clock. That should be our perfect kind of djent tone. But let's go through it and hear how perfect, floppy it is. I mean, gent it is. Perfect. The more gent you are, the higher your strap is. So it's hard to tell because I'm sitting down, but your strap should be hitting your chin. So when you gent, you fit it right here into the groove. That's perfect. All right, guys. Well, that'll do it for this video. on how to dial in all the brutes, the classic rock, and of course, comment down below. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Did you me? Yeah, let me know. If there's any other kind of dialing in of any tones you want me to go over, how to set up a guitar, how to dial in anything, let me know. And as always, shred the like button down below and be sure to subscribe.